Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, welcome. July 2021. This is your love and general reading. I'm Gemstone Tarot. Maybe it's the heat. Feeling a bit bonkers today. Okay, but it's good for readings. I know. I wanted to do your reading yesterday and then I did Virgo, which is a very different energy. But today was right and yesterday wasn't. So today it is. This is for you if you are Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross-watching or just happening upon this channel. Do hit the subscribe button and then you will get to happen upon other things on this channel, such as random love readings, pick a card readings, readings like this. Okay, that's for you. Oh. We're starting off with the Hanged Man energy. Lightseers Tarot, I think I've said that already, but if I haven't, it's the Lightseers Tarot, which is a modern classic of a deck. Nice. Okay, what do we need to know? If this resonates, there'll be an extended reading. As always, link below the video in the description box. In the extended, I take on the cards that we did in the YouTube reading and we go further and we look at usually the other side of the story romantically for somebody, how they feel about you, all that kind of good stuff. We do some channeling, etc. So if this resonates, I'll see you there. Okay. I'm going to quickly do a big girl shuffle. Oh, yes. That's good. Do a big girl shuffle, get the Seven of Swords out. Excellent. Okay. Overall energy card, please. Your readings for the last 8 months or so have been quite esoteric. Ooh. Okay. July is your breakout month. I know. It's been coming for ages. Do you remember we talked about in June? Don't know why I'm doing a hand dance. We talked about in June, buckle up, your life is about to change. And do you remember we said in June, you may not feel this in June, but you are definitely like almost writing a script for what's going to happen. It feels subliminal, and when I look at these cards, it's the energy of when nothing is happening, everything is happening. It will feel quiet. It will feel like you may be very attracted to meditating, to being quiet. I want to say hermit, although the hermit isn't here. But those of you that watch my dailies will know that sometimes the card is not on the table when I talk about it. I'm feeling hermit energy for you, and it's in a good way. It's not a very Sagittarian thing to want to spend time alone. You know, we are in all kinds of various stages of lockdown, and some people are forced to spend time alone. But this is more of a psychological thing. The universe wants to break your patterns, and it wants to guide you any way it can, kind of, you know, the easy way or the hard way. And this has come up for nearly all the signs this month. It's like, how do you want it? Do you want to do the work and I'll see you there? Or do you want to stay in denial and I'll break the walls down and do it for you anyway? It's that kind of energy. So we have the Hanged Man energy, the energy of being suspended deliberately, of suspending yourself deliberately, of putting yourself like you're between worlds. Here is the old order, here is the new. It feels like that to me. Now this will kind of impact on your romantic life, on your destiny, on your career. It's on all of those spheres for me. These are very interesting cards. You've got the Two of Cups, which is a real beauty of a card. Venus in Cancer, the opportunity for love, literally. It's partnership. It's you and another. But at the same time, right next to it, and it's making me itch my nose as well, you've got the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is like double the two. It's a kind of ennui. I think the French call it ennui. It's an ennui about love. It's a feeling that you're too tired for love, you know, or that you've seen all there is to see about love and you don't really want to see any more. And yet, you've got two very interesting characters here. We have the King of Wands and the King of Cups, two very different kings. King of Wands is someone, I would say, that might be your type because you're a fire sign. And it requires somebody with personality to be with a fire sign because they've got to match you to a certain extent. Fire signs need someone who can match them. King of Wands is usually someone who's quite confident. He's often a good mover. You know, think Joey from Friends. If you really want to go back like 25 years like me and make yourself feel really old. I'm trying to think of a better example, but I don't know if I've watched anything properly since Friends. Nope, there's no good example. But anyway, he's easy in his own skin. He likes to he literally likes to dance. You often find that this character is really good at dancing, like they lead a salsa class or something like that. So you've got your King of Wands, physical, fiery, attractive, a little bit smoking hot. This is somebody who is directly under your Two of Cups. Yes, very interesting. And then next to him, a very different character, the King of Cups, meditative, soulful, emotionally in tune, writer, poet, singer, or just philosopher. You know, not everybody is out there, you know, banging a drum or whatever. Sometimes this represents Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, who are very happy just to sit on the end of the pier and watch the sunset, you know. Even if that's a bench near the supermarket, they're just watching, they're people watchers. They don't require very little ego and they don't require an audience. Very different to the King of Wands who loves an audience. Maybe you are the audience. For some of you, there's literally two different people available for love with this Two of Cups. One you may know already and one might be new, or someone on the horizon, or someone on the peripheral, or someone who's always on the edge of your picture. You know, if it was a photograph, they're kind of on the edge. It's like, who is that person over there? Then we've got this kind of feeling of things not moving forward with the Four of Cups, but the potential being really good with the Two of Cups. And we don't really know why. Okay. Enter the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is kind of mental restrictions and a feeling that you kind of can't see your way around. You can't think your way through something. For some of you, this may be a trust issue, either with someone new, with a current person, or even relating to an ex. And your ex in this case may have been the King of Wands. Right underneath the Two of Cups, the King of Wands, I've got the Seven of Swords. Yeah. When you get the Seven of Swords, somebody at some point crossed you in some way. It feels like somebody took something from you. It can be like trust. It can literally be that they stole something from you. It is the Thief card. But it's more associated with a kind of a trickster energy of someone double-crossing you, letting you down. It can be a cheating card. It can be that somebody led you on and then wasted your time and took your time, took your trust, that kind of energy. Some of you, Saggies, are operating in this energy, and some of you are torn between two characters, one of whom might have behaved like this, or you think may have the potential to behave like this and you're not sure. It is a warning card. It's not always. Sometimes the Seven of Swords is like a political with a small p card that says, you know, get your timing right, play your cards right, don't reveal too much, play a cat and mouse game. Some of you are involved in a bit of a cat and mouse game already, but there is a little warning here with this Two of Cups, King of Wands, just to say, be careful what you wish for. Now, I don't know who that's for, but I think it's very resonant with just a few of you. Be careful what you wish for. Right next to the King of Wands, I've got the Queen of Swords. And I want to say this is you, but I don't think it is. For one or two of you, if you're single and you meet somebody, check out their status a lot. I saw a thing the other day, and I can't remember where I saw it. And it said, I wish I'd done this, you know, back when I was dating. Instead of saying, let's say you're saying it to a man about a girlfriend, okay? Instead of saying, have you got a girlfriend? You say to them in the beginning, is there anyone who might have reason to think they're your girlfriend? Do you see what I mean? Because sometimes with this Seven of Swords energy, and this is the vibe I'm getting, it's not what people say, it's what they leave out. What are they leaving out? In the extended reading, I'm going to look at the King of Wands and the King of Cups. I'm going to ask that very question about the Seven of Swords and riff from there and do some channeling. There you go. We decide what we're doing as we get there, and that's what I'm going to do. This Queen of Swords has an interest. Now, it could be that someone has an ex, and feel free for them to explain that to you. And again, if you cover it from the angle is if they're anybody who thinks they are your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever it is, it covers a lot more. It covers all the situationships that they might be involved in, or the blurred lines they might have about ending a relationship and beginning another one, and it just feels like that. Yes, it feels like a lot of potential with this Two of Cups, and this is a beautiful card to get, and you've got it. But it is right next to the Hanged Man, which is, you know, the energy of is not moving forward yet. It's not moving forward just yet. Over here, we've got the Seven of Wands, Mars and Leo, a need to defend yourself. Now, I don't mean literally you need to defend yourself, but it is kind of counting yourself in, you know, sticking up for yourself in a way, being on your own side, owning things for yourself. And that will very much apply if you're at a crossroads in a relationship at the moment, because the two cards are decision cards as well with the Two of Cups. And I keep getting with the cups that you flip these cups and do that thing, you know, where you put a ball under the cup and then you go like this and go, which one is it under? The King of Cups or the King of Wands? So which one are you under? I jest. But it feels like that. It feels like some sort of slightly illusory effect. Mystery will not be your best friend in this particular situation, and it's fair to ask. Oh, that one flips. Wonder what goes with it. It's a lovely card, but we are gonna have 3 on this actually. Yeah, this is very like circumnavigate-y, odd energy, because as well as the Two of Cups, we get the Soulmates card. This is a gorgeous card, no doubt about it. And this energy is with you, but it's a bit confusing for me. If you watch my dailies, you'll know that I'm not just going to big up because you've got lovely cards. There's something here that's bothering me in this reading. There's just a sense of... There's a sense of something needing to be made very clear before you can proceed. We also get round and round, which is where something again is spiraling up. It's spiraling around in quite a good way, but it's circumnavigating the truth here. And message in a bottle. And this is where you find out something in the weirdest of ways. Message in a bottle is, again, when you put a message in a bottle, you're taking your chances with it. You throw it into the sea, and who gets it, gets it. If they do, they do. If they don't do, they don't. This is much more than that. This is your need to stand up and say, actually, I need to know where I stand. 7 of Wands. I need to know, because the potential here of something good is really high, and the potential of me getting my heart broken is equally as high. And I love my heart, and I'm going to protect it. I stand in my heart's best interests. Whew. Saggy, I'm going to go do your extended reading. We're going to look at the 2 of Cups, 7 of Swords, the 2 Kings, maybe the message in a bottle. The link's in the description box. Do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.